All right. Number 9, after studying the relations of the statements given in the following proof, write the missing statements. If a group of chess players checked into a hotel, the manager would say, "I can't stand chestnuts boasting in an open foyer." And that is the theorem. So for our proof, what is the first statement? Remembering that we get our theorem from the very first hypothesis that is stated, we know that the first statement has to start with the same hypothesis that's in the theorem. So we just get that from here. If a group of chess players checked into a hotel, so now we need the conclusion. And remember where that comes from. The conclusion comes from here. We have the statement that follows this one. So we know that that statement, the one that follows this one, has to start with the conclusion of the previous statement. So we might have to change the grammar a little bit to make it appropriate for this, but it should still say the same thing. They would stand in the lobby bragging about their tournament victories. Gonna run out of room here. So, but I think you know what this is saying. Okay. So then when we go on to what is the third statement, because it goes on here, it says, if they stood in the lobby bragging about their tournament victories, the manager would ask them to leave. Well, the third statement's got to start out with the same conclusion that we just saw in the previous statement. So, if the manager would ask them to leave, then they would ask why. And we know it's that they would ask why because it comes from right here. The hypothesis of the previous statement, or the following statement. If they asked why, the manager would say, "I can't stand chestnuts boasting in an open foyer." And what kind of proof is this? I think you know this is a direct proof. Notice we did not have a supposition statement that supposed the opposite of the conclusion. We did not reach a contradiction. So this is a direct proof. All right? All these conditional statements flowed together. Each succeeding conditional statement started with the conclusion of the previous one. So everybody see how that's working. A group of chess players checked into a hotel, then they would stand in the lobby bragging about their tournament victories. If they stood in the lobby bragging about their tournament victories, the manager would ask them to leave. If the manager would ask them to leave, then they would ask why. If they asked why, the manager would say, "I can't stand chestnuts boasting in an open foyer." Don't you love that? It almost cries out for a song, something about chestnuts boasting in an open foyer. You know that. All right. Happy direct proofs. I'll see you on the next one.